In the tradition of other initiatives by men's rights activists known as MRA, the new Evangelization Project is a website run by Catholic MRAs who hope to attract more men back to what may be the last bastion of Western patriarchy, the Holy Roman Catholic Church. Recently, a member of the project scored what must have seemed quite the coup among its membership when he was granted an audience and interview with the infamous Cardinal Raymond Leo Burke. The Infidel has reported on Burke in the past. Most recently, last November, when we reported on his demotion by the current Pope from his once lofty positions on the Bishops' Council and the Vatican Supreme Court, all the way down to a figurehead position as patron of the Sovereign Military Order of Malta, a charitable group within the Church dealing with care for the elderly. Given this platform to atone and reintegrate himself with a pope who many consider a liberal reformer, Burke instead chose to double down on misogyny and anti-gay rhetoric. According to Burke, the activities in the parish and even the liturgy have been influenced by women and have become so feminine in many places that men do not want to get involved. Burke also lauded the new batch of uber-macho seminarians he sees entering the vocation, saying, "The new crop of young men are manly and confident about their identity. This is a welcome development, for there was a period of time when men who were feminized and confused about their own sexual identity had entered the priesthood. Sadly, some of these disordered men sexually abused minors, a terrible tragedy for which the Church mourns." The Voice of America recently reported that Muslim clerics in Cameroon are getting training in the 21st century tech to assist them in combating a 6th century problem. The program, an initiative of the Cameroon government, is designed to give local leaders easier access to communicate intelligence with the military in their fight against Boko Haram. Cameroon has only had an optical fiber internet network for several months. The training took place at the Yaoundé African Institute of Computer Studies and involved some 100 dignitaries from the northern region where Cameroon borders neighboring Nigeria. According to a statement by Cheikh Umaru Malam, an IT trainer in the program, this training is going to enable imams and Muslim dignitaries to be able to work to communicate with others. They are going to be not only in communication with those who are around them, but they are going to communicate and to cooperate with the world to spread peace and harmony between mankind. The training is particularly arduous, as many of the clerics do not know how to read or write. Many have never touched a computer before. Ironically, the thing which led them to learn is their desire to topple an organization whose name means education is sinful. Persecution of people of the Baha'i faith, which in modern times goes back to the 1979 Iranian Revolution, continues apace as the government finds one excuse after another to make their lives, as well as their deaths, intolerable. Shamel Baina passed away on the 28th of October 2014, but he remains unburied despite numerous requests from family and others who have appealed to multiple officials from the Governor General to the city's Friday prayer leader, to no avail. The list of both actions as well as inaction by Iranian authorities against the Baha'i members is long, and throwing up a bureaucratic roadblock to a simple burial is only the latest and mildest form of oppression. Publicly, like many countries of the region, it is claimed that freedom of religion exists, just as with any modern country, but as practitioners of several faiths will attest, the clear message from the government seems to be go away. Non-Muslim cemeteries, churches, and other properties are often denied permits for repairs and other improvements. Cemetery lands have been closed with the excuse that the land is needed for other purposes. And while these bureaucratic methods grind away the rights of these marginalized faiths, the world can only stand by and sympathize. Protests have been issued by various world bodies, but they appear to have little impact on the Iranian government. Only in December, a resolution was passed by the U.S. Senate condemning this treatment. It remains to be seen if such protests will have any impact on the country, though. Given the length of time these issues have existed, it is not likely, unless these sanctions are actually instituted and enforced. And of greater concern to the Iranian government, no doubt, is the possibility of even stricter sanctions over their pursuit of nuclear weapons.